Take two, because the first time I wasn't recording my voice. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be talking about, VR games update, some projects I'm following, hoping to see some good news about. If you hear meowing, that's my cat. Sorry about him. He doesn't like getting locked out while I'm playing VR. For whatever reason, am I right? For the first one I'm talking about, it's probably the closest one to playing sorcery, which is Reave, which is as my good mate puts it, dark fantasy dungeon crawling extraction game with PvPvE. So that would be okay. Well, so that'll be a fun one to mess with. With our deadlocks are shown, it's pretty nice. And a bonus, if you play Obelisk VR, if you play Obelisk VR, then you know the company behind this one. It is the same one. Oh, that's a bit weird. So we made Obelisk. Same team. Even though Obelisk is closed down. Sorry for my lack of skills in this game. It's been a while, as I just got off all that. But yes, they're all echoes, as they call it. Deadlocks are looking nice. I'm pretty sure they said that. Speaking of which, here's part of one right now. Play.
This is Reave, a dark fantasy PvEVP extraction game, with combat, looting, and social interactions at the heart of everything. And whilst it's still very much in early development, we've got an active and growing community who are starting to get their hands on the game already. The name Reave comes from an old word meaning to raid and plunder, and that's exactly what you do. You enter our dark dungeons, slay the creatures that thrive in the darkness, collect loot and gear, and then try your hardest to extract and return to the surface with all your shiny new loot and prepare to go again. Reave has another meaning too, to steal. So be prepared to find yourself in the dungeons coming face to face with an enemy team at any point during a raid. Or perhaps you want to party up with friends and do the stealing yourself. The game even has social spaces to hang out in between raids and to interact with other early players of the game. And of course there's lots more to come very soon. Head over to our Discord, which is discord.gg/Reave to find out more.
Eldramoor. It's been developed by YSA, almost stacked team that has created VR MMOs before. They have devs that made Zenith and a whole bunch of other new ones, just fresh, bright ideas. And actually, they're from the older community of Obelisk. So I would expect the game to have very Obelisk type views for some stuff. Very new. In development, but like very, very early alpha. Well, like, haven't even had a Kickstarter yet, though. That is soon, June 3rd. Remember that date, June 3rd. If you like this project, you want them to succeed, remember,
be careful.
Back them. I think that just back them up, and then watch them succeed. I'm, very interested in this one. And here's what they claim Eldramoor is to be. Here's the TikTok from the TikTok account. Play.
Eldramoor, Haven in the Mist is the VR MMORPG for everyone. Eldramoor is an open fantasy world for you to explore, rich with history and crackling with elemental magics. Whether you're gliding, fishing, gathering herbs, adopting adorable pets, or facing the creatures and monsters that call this place home, there is so much to see and do. So raise a sword, or maybe a wand, team up with the other denizens of the island, and enjoy a place where everyone is encouraged to be themselves. Come join our community. Welcome home to Eldramoor.
Play. Welcome back, it looks pretty cool. There's been some YouTube videos about it already, like Awakened Toast. He talks about, the fishing and whatnot. I'm gonna say the games look very promising. And so it'll be a fun one to play with. I'm excited, you know, to test it out when there's. Because I'm gonna get probably the testing rule when I back it. It ain't too expensive. But we'll see. The community and at least the Discord is so very nice. I think that was a new harder one I haven't heard of before. But yeah. And then the last one, the one I'm definitely most excited about, it's called Ascent Quest. I had the Kickstarter, and it wasn't successful as I thought it would be. It wasn't successful as I thought it would be, but I'm still very excited nevertheless for it. Let's take you out. Alright, let's see what they got for me. Okay, rookie mistake, I see. Still rookie mistake. There we go. But that one is a VR RGP with MMO like components of it. Meaning, you know, you have guilds and adventures and dungeons. And lots of tasty life skills. Like, what was the hammer? Give me a hammer. Like, for instance, blacksmithing. I already showed the pretty good blacksmithing system in place. Edit right here.
The first minigame lets you melt ore into ingots. The second one makes you forge the objects by hitting the metal precisely with your forge hammer. Finally, the last minigame asks you to place an enchantment on your creation. The minigames take into account your speed and precision to define a success score from 0 to 100%.
But yes, I'm gonna read a Discord message. Oh, sorry about that. It's my cat named Ducky. Just got him a couple months ago. But yeah, message Discord. Now play, right? Boom. All right, then reached out to the dev of the Ascent Quest and asked them, what would make the game stand out that the other ones doesn't have. And he said, for the NPCs, we want to give them personalities with as much backstory as possible, with different dialogues you can pick from. Make the world more interesting. I don't have a classic quest where the NPC just waiting to run. When you explore, your stuff is happening. You might see the NPC running towards you, asking for help. They can even follow you, talk about their life. I mean, if you mean by that, if we integrate AI generated content to be able to talk with them directly, is it tech I'm keeping my eye on? Not low priority. Alright, Ducky, you're in the way of my screen. The world is alive, things happen around you. The quest in the Ascent Quest, it doesn't feel like, clicking buttons for like a D&D quest. You gotta go and do something, unlock the objective, not just, a numbers game. And I am, maybe future Nav's gonna have more things to talk about, we'll see. I'm excited this one, backed it up. Combat, everything about this game looks amazing, how realistic it looks. The scenarios to put you in, it looks fun. And so, future me, remember to put anything else in that we missed. Alright, future Nav here, I forgot to mention one thing about Ascent Quest. Even though the Kickstarter has passed, you can still support them by going to the website and buying a package, but does give you some perks and benefits before I think the alpha comes out. So hurry up, get that if you want to support them. And hopefully I don't need to take someone has a bow around. Yep. I guess now I'm just combat my name. I just whiffed that one. Oh, he did come with. Oh, future me, this will be time to fix any mistakes I have. Ow! Bro, made me into a unicorn. Boop. Yeah. If you guys enjoy this, let me know. I will make more videos talking about VR games I am excited for. And that'll be very peak content by me. Alright, in that case, goodbye. See you guys next week.
Let's see how they
Bye
handle
bye.
my blade.
Oh, that didn't go as far. You would go far. Bye bye.